day 54, Becoming Christopher Cruz. It is 6:40 in the morning. I had to wake up at 4:30 this morning because I had a coaching call at 5, because I launched my Mission, Vision, Values, Purpose program, my MVP program, with my first client for that. And it went great. It went really, really great. And it just inspires me more. Like, people need direction and purpose so much in their lives now, more than ever. And we were going over her vision. We're talking about vision. Like, what's your vision for the world? For me, my vision is to live in a world where everyone is choosing to be the greatest version of themselves. And like, my company name is 8 Billion Lions because my vision is to live in a world where everyone is choosing to be their lion. They're choosing to be their greatest version of themselves, all 8 billion of us. And that is my ultimate vision. And that vision just, it guides me. It is like my North Star. It's everything. And it's so incredibly important to me. And it's just in my soul. Like, it's part of my destiny. It's why I exist. And when I realized that's what I wanted to do, like, I realized that when I launched my coaching business 3 years ago in Bali, I wanted to lead a revolution that changed the world by helping people become the greatest version of themselves. And so that drives and dictates everything for me. And if someone could just have clarity on that one thing, their vision, because with her, we're doing mission, vision, values, and purpose, and a plan. Like, we're doing all of it. But if someone was just clear on their vision for the world they want to live in, it's so powerful. Because when I see this world where everyone is choosing to be the greatest version of themselves, it just fills my heart with so much joy, because it's like, that's humanity living into its potential. Because to me, the greatest tragedy in the world is to be full of potential and not live into it. There's nothing to me that's more tragic than that. It's like a seed that never sprouts, an egg that never hatches, a bird that never flies. Like, it is just tragic. And it's just wrong to me. Like, we live in a society where society is not designed for you to live into your potential. Society is designed for you to live into a box. That's not your box, but to live into a box. And because of that, most people die with their potential fully intact, and they spend their entire lives wasting that potential. And that just bothers me deeply. Like, I think about how many books haven't been written, how many speeches haven't been given, how many movements haven't been started, how many businesses haven't been created, how many lives haven't been changed because people didn't live into their potential. Like, imagine if Gandhi never existed, or Martin Luther King, or Mother Teresa. Like, they had to live into their full potential to make the difference in the world that they could make. And I genuinely believe that in every human being on this planet, every human being, all 8 billion of us, we've got that power inside of us. We've got that potential inside of us to change the world. And if we could just align with it and start taking action in alignment with it, we would live in a completely different world. Completely different world. And that, to me, inspires me. Because humanity as a whole, could you imagine 8 billion people that knew their purpose and were living into it and changing the world, and they were passionate and inspired and excited and fulfilled and happy and free? 8 billion people. Like, we would change the universe. We'd be vibrating such intense positive vibes out to the universe that we would change the universe. And I really believe in my heart that is the destiny of humanity, is to live into its potential, because right now we're not. And everyone knows that. We can all feel it. We know that something's wrong. Like, we're fucking shit up. Like, we are fucking up. But I think we have to, in order to wake up. You gotta fuck up to wake up. Ooh, I like that. You gotta fuck up to wake up. And it's true for a lot of people. Yeah. but we are doing very good at fucking up as a collective species on this planet. But I just refuse to believe, I can't believe that our destiny is to just destroy each other and destroy this planet and that be the end of us. We have too much potential inside of us, too much power inside of us, too much love in our hearts to waste our potential and destroy each other. And if people can just get clear on their purpose in life, why they exist, they won't do the things that they do to hurt other people. If people can remember who they are, if people can see the greatness inside themselves and start living into it, we'd have a completely different world. And that's my vision, to live in a world where every human being on this planet is choosing to be their lion, their greatest self. To live in a world where living into your potential and being the greatest version of yourself is the definition of success. It's not wealth or status or fame. It's how in alignment you are with the person that you were born to be. And if we can live in that world where the most important thing is you living into your potential, everything changes. And there's nothing that inspires me more than that. And I'm going to fight as hard as I can for that. And I believe that's what's in my heart and my soul, and it's my destiny, why I exist, why I'm going through all the things I'm going through, why I've gone through all the things I've gone through, why I've lived the life I've lived. It's all been preparing me to live into my destiny. And just by doing this one call, and I see the smile on her face at the end of this that I've never seen before with her, is just like, that's someone who has hope. And hope is the only thing human beings need to turn things around. Hope is more powerful than fear. And when you help people find their purpose in life, you give them hope. And so many people are hopeless because they don't even know why they exist. They're just going through life, not living, they're just existing. Day to day, same shit day in, day out, like robots sleepwalking through life. But when you give someone their purpose, when you help them find their purpose and discover who they are, you wake them up. And I'll tell you, once you start waking up, you never, ever, ever can go back to sleep. And the more you wake up, the less you want to sleep. Now, being that it's I woke up at 4:30 and went to bed at like 1:30, I'm tired as fuck, so I might go to sleep and take a nap. But my soul is awake. I have purpose. I know why I exist. And I'm willing to fight for that. And I am full of nothing but hope. I'm full of hope. I wouldn't be building what I'm building. I wouldn't be doing these videos if I wasn't full of hope. And that's all a human being needs, is hope. The idea that tomorrow will be better than today. That's all a human being needs to completely change their lives, to live into their potential. And it's so simple and so beautiful. So this is the start of a revolution. This is crazy shit. I just think, like, what would this world look like if everyone had the clarity and passion that I have in my life right now? Not saying that I'm like that great. Actually, yeah, I am fucking great. But if people just had this much purpose in their life, if people knew what they wanted to create, if people knew who they were, if they knew what they wanted to build, if they knew how they wanted to change the world, man, it would just be so powerful. So this is what I will bring to the masses. Hope and purpose. And those two things together make people completely unstoppable. Because when you know your purpose and you have hope, nothing can knock you down and keep you down. Because you know why you exist. Like a bird doesn't just try to fly one time and then give up if it can't. Like it just keeps trying and trying and trying until it flies or dies. That's good too. Fuck. You gotta fuck up to wake up, fly or die. Damn. I'm glad I'm recording this shit. Maybe I should wake up at 4:30 more often and only get 3 hours of sleep. Anyway, I feel very peaceful. Maybe I'm just fucking tired. Anyway. I'm on to something.